Thanks for coming by. How is the South by Southwest experience so far for Cults?
Wow. South by Southwest experience is hot. It's, I mean, probably the hot, like, I've never sweat so much in my life.
Very drunken, very
drunken.
sleepy.
Tired. Running around playing a lot of shows. We played like 5 or 6 shows now, so.
Is that the most you've ever done in just a quick spurt of time?
Yesterday we had 3 shows in a row, and it was like,
We've never done more than one show in a day.
Yeah, we've never done one show a day, so.
Are they abbreviated sets or are they full sets?
Full sets.
Wow.
So,
How's everybody holding up?
I don't know, I think it's actually sounding better now.
Yeah? You got calluses on your...
Yeah.
Are you able to get out and see any other bands?
We haven't, or we saw one band so far. That's all the time we've had. We saw Mass Analysis and the Globes and Phenomena.
Yeah, we just got to see, we just played right before James Blake, so we got to see like half his set and then we had to run over here. But a lot of like pieces of a lot.
Yeah, a lot of pieces of sets, but tonight's our night to kind of chill out because we don't have any shows until tomorrow at 4.
So tell, for those that don't know, how did Cults come to be?
Well, I don't know. We, I guess.
Just making music around the house.
Yeah.
Just like, just really casually. Us, we were dating and we lived together, so.
It was boredom.
We're from New York.
Well, we're originally from San Diego, but we live in New York now. So I guess, I mean, it was boredom. We decided we wanted to be creating something rather than just writing essays in school. And
what school did you guys go to?
I went to a new school in New York.
Okay.
I went to NYU.
Okay.
So we decided to make some music on the weekends, put it on the internet, and somehow it took off from there somehow. We're not really sure.
I'm always curious about the moment when you were approached by a record label. Being an independent band, going from making music in your apartment and doing shows, and all of a sudden you have big names calling you, wanting your time.
Yeah,
our first meeting was pretty hilarious. It was with
really good.
a giant label, and they came in and they're like, "So what kind of band do you see yourself being? Who's your idols?" We're like, "The Beatles." And they were like,
"That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I want to hear. I want bands that want to be huge." And we're like, "Yeah, man, we're going to be at the Garden this time next year." Like, we were just having so much fun with it in the beginning.
That's great.
But we ended up finding people that were really awesome and legit and like let us do whatever we want.
And you ordered the lobster and champagne.
Oh,
They understood our jokes. We got a lot of lobster and champagne.
How many labels would you say you recorded by?
I don't know.
All of them.
10 or something like that, yeah. I mean, everyone's trying to jump on the new thing. For us, it was about finding the people that weren't just about that really wanted to, like, develop a band
And I don't know
and have a long
I think
career.
a lot of them just wanted to talk.
So did they just get your cell phone numbers? They approach you after the show?
Email,
websites?
the big way. A lot of people, we started getting emails, and then, like, the first time we got one, we were like, oh my god, this is awesome. And, I think we met with everyone.
Yeah, that's smart. And you're with Columbia.
Yeah.
What was it that made you sign with Columbia Records?
They bought us the most shots.
No, they knew. I mean, they understood exactly what we wanted, and
They were the one label that didn't want us to fit to them, that said to us, you guys are obviously doing well, but what you're doing, we just want to help you keep doing it.
we just want to support you in what you're doing.
We had some labels that were like, all right, so we're going to get you in these costumes. They're like,
really?
We're going to get you with this big producer, and we're like, nah.
That's funny. Yeah. That's great. No, it's interesting hearing that story, and you two obviously seem like smart individuals. And do you have management as well that went in on the decision? Was it a whole band decision?
We did, and our lawyer is really awesome.
Our manager is her mom, so.
Oh, okay. It's all the family.
Yeah, brothers in the band too. But yeah, we have an amazing lawyer who helped us sort through things before we had
The whole music industry is terrified of her.
Well, speaking of mom, growing up, what sort of music was going on the family speakers? What would you listen to growing up around the house?
She was
a lot of it was a lot of not really like bigger bands. My stepdad, was engineering a lot of bands, so it was mostly like punk bands.
That's cool.
And she always tells me stories about how her dad used to pick her up from school listening to Crass.
That's my brother.
She'd be like, she'd be listening to like Crass and the Descendants. She'd be like, "Dad, turn this off. You're embarrassing my friends."
I started listening to it, and he was like, "What are you listening to that for?" And would like steal my CDs. Yeah. You don't like this.
Little did you know he was probably the coolest guy around.
Yeah,
What about you growing up? What was played around the house?
Bon Jovi, maybe Sheryl Crow. I don't know. My parents,
My parents like Dave Matthews.
that kind of stuff.
We looked through your dad's iPod the other day, and it had like a Party Like a Rock Star on it.
Yeah,
Ketchup.
but he had Best Coast too. He's getting hip with all of it. They like all this new music now that we've turned them on to it.
Yeah, that's great. So, Cults, where are you guys going to be? Spring, summer? Are you going to be coming through LA at all?
We are unfortunately not coming through LA until probably July because we're doing Coachella. So.
Yeah, well, Coachella is right outside LA. We'll be at Coachella.
It's a little bit of a drive, but
yeah, no. I mean, I would say 80% of who's there is probably from San Diego.
Well, we grew up in San Diego, so I grew up sneaking into Coachella. So.
I live in San Diego for quite a while. What part of San Diego did you live in?
I was like Hillcrest, North Park area. So yeah.
You guys go back? Have you played these shows there?
We played 2 shows there. It's always kind of stressful. We played at Casbah and Belly Up, but it's always kind of stressful playing like in your hometown, especially when you don't live there anymore. Because all your friends want to hang out with you, and they're like, "Can I get on the list?" And you have to pick like your #1 friend.
Right.
You get put on the list because everybody
wants to get hooked up. Yeah. Okay, so we got you at Coachella, and then just touring and
touring nonstop.
Yeah, we're going to Europe in May. Our record comes out May 3rd, so we'll be here in the States for our record release, and then we go to Europe for the release over there. And then we're coming back and playing the U.S. again in June, July.
Yeah, I think in around July we'll be covering all the areas that we missed with Coachella, so, like Arizona and stuff like that.
Well, we'll probably run into you at Coachella.
Absolutely.
We do a big house over there and have people come by, so we'll have you stop by. And of course, when you're in LA, you're always welcome by 98.7. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so
very
much.